The music launch, the art launch
Yeah.
of Mr. Young, Mr. Edward Young.
Yes.
My name is Latanya Rochelle,
All right.
and I'm so honored to be here.
Thank you.
Listen, this is the first for me. This is the first for so many. An artist who's actually releasing music and arts together. And it's not just any kind of music. You can't even put your music in a type of category. Because once they hear it, they're going to understand. You can't put your music in its own category. We probably need to create a category called the young sound or something.
Yeah.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I can't complain.
You can't complain?
I'm doing good.
How you feeling?
I'm alright. Just creating.
Creating. You have done some serious creating.
Well, thank you.
Listen, you have a project that's out that the world is about to see for the first time.
Yes.
And I have to ask you, first of all, how long did it take you to do this project?
I'd say about a year and a half.
This isn't the typical, in one of your songs you talk about Keith Sweat. So this isn't the typical Keith Sweat. You are touching, you are deep. You are, this is, your whole project is for the culture.
Yeah.
The black culture.
Yeah.
And it's not just putting society on Front Street.
Yeah.
It's putting us as black people on Front Street too. It's about spirituality.
Yeah.
You have a whole combination. So when you say you just woke up,
It came to me. Thank God. He's the one that gave me the notion for it. Yeah. And it was some of the things that, some of the subject matter on the album, I was scared when I wrote it. I was like, ooh.
it's deep.
Ooh boy, somebody not gonna like that. But it was cool though. It has a solution at the end though.
It has a solution, and it makes you. I can honestly say when I was listening to everything, one part of me wanted to be sad because it's reality. It's so deep. But the other side of me was like, finally. Finally somebody is standing up and speaking. And guess what? You sound good doing it. you sound good. You're not just talking or whatever. You actually got nice beats, nice flows, and you sound really good.
Yeah. Well, I had a great music producer.
Okay.
That helped. Oh man. He put together some stuff. I can give him a headache at times.
Okay.
But I just needed the sound to fit.
Your words.
Yeah.
And y'all, when I say that y'all were, I can say that you guys are the perfect combination.
Oh,
because your voice and that music, it just was like, oh shoot. Oh shoot, no, I can't answer this call because I got to hear where he's about to go. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
And then the artwork that goes with it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about and I know we're going to talk about each song. But let's talk about the whole concept of how it works.
Okay.
Each song has a piece to it.
Yes, a piece of artwork. Some of the artwork is identical to the music. Some of the artwork is an extension, maybe a third verse to the album. So you can look at the painting and figure out the rest of the song. And some of them are just stories where it's no hook. It's just one extended subject matter or situation going on, and then from there it's just boom.
So was the artwork done first, or was the words to the songs, or was it a mixture? Or
I write. I know. It's funny because I actually, and the producer attests to this, I make the album cover first in Photoshop. I write the whole song literally without any production. And then I paint.
Wow.
So
you are technically can be titled as a creative genius.
I hope so.
You know, so you want to walk in that. You want to claim that. So how do you want to go? You want to go by talk about the songs because people that's watching, we're deep because we've heard it.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are they talking about? Like hopefully, the vibe that we are talking about, they're gonna be like, okay, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
Well, we can get into the first song. The first song from the album is called "Lovely Ending." Enjoy.
Lovely ending, lovely ending, lovely ending, lovely. Welcome to the world so strange, no octane. Crucial conflict, membrane that's so deranged. Want a piece of change, side your soul for fame. Outcome of it all, blow your brains, Cobain. Funny how the world breed all types of hatred. Whole lot lack of it, make us naughty by nature. Bump a minimum wages, just enough to get me drunk or high. Post with these chicks, she could tell a lot of lies.
Lovely ending.
Yes, loving it.
What were you thinking when you wrote that?
Lovely ending is the beginning of an old self into a new self. So it's the victory in it. It's the victory because I have I understood how the dark side worked and how it wanted me, but then I also had the light side, and I was able to maneuver. I took the experiences from the old and the renewal of myself, and I was able to move on it.
Kind of like the Old Testament into the New Testament.
Yeah.
And in this song is as if you have to go through the dark to get to the light.
Like, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. It's a journey. And that's what I wanted to make sure the first song was, because it set the bar for the rest of the album.
Okay.
It's like a first impression type thing.
Okay.
So that's what
So it pretty much, here I am, Mr. Young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah. That word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next song, which I love, White Monkeys.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Listen, White Monkey was one that's like, yeah, I think every black person needs to listen to White Monkey.
Yes.
They need to listen and not just play it. They
Yes.
need to listen.
Hear it.
I was like, ooh.
That was the hardest song to write. I felt disturbed when these words were coming out, and I was writing it on pen.
Was it disturbed because you were talking about us?
Well,
And you had to...
I was speaking on the detriment, the people who are mascots for the industry and for the people who want to keep control of the country.
But do you, with this White Monkey, don't you feel like a lot of us fall for the White Monkey? So aren't we kind of like a part of the White Monkey pack?
To an extent, it depends on your integrity.
Right.
What boundaries?
We gonna go deep. But how many people, you know, you talk about your previous song, From Dark to Light. You have to go from dark to light.
Correct.
To not be a white monkey.
Well, yeah.
In so many ways.
Well,
because society makes you so comfortable and you fall for whatever you see.
Yeah.
And because they have white monkeys in our faces.
Mm-hmm.
And because so many don't have proper leadership or proper guidance or proper boundaries or proper integrity.
Yeah.
They become victims to those.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, is that?
Well, the main message of it that I'm trying to convey is the ones who receive the big checks, the big money for the intent to bring down a certain particular race. So we compromise our ancestors' hard work. We compromise all these things, all these people that died and worked hard for us before we got here, we threw it all away. Not all of us.
Not all of us. Exactly. Not all of us.
But
exactly.
enough.
Yes.
To the point where you compromise our integrity.
Are you ready for the feedback that you're going to get from this song?
Yeah. Because you know what? At this point in my life, I don't care. I don't care. And the reason I don't care so much, I'm not, let's say this, I don't care tastefully.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Tastefully.
Makes sense.
It is what it is, and I've made peace with my maker.
I love it.
So
I love it.
There's nothing you can strip from me.
I have to say that's one of my favorite songs on your project.
It's mine too.
It's definitely one. It really stood out to me. It's an inspirational song too. Believe it or not, it's like, I gotta make sure I don't fall for it. I gotta make sure I keep going. So
yeah. And the truth of the matter is, the first verse is actually about people in the music industry who it shows you the whole plot of it. The second one is the people in Hollywood that they hire. It shows you the whole plot. The third verse is Uncle Sam himself. And everybody is bragging on how they go about dealing with people.
The biggest business in the world.
Yes.
Government.
Yes. Well, not even the government, just the mentality.
The mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got to have a mindset to govern anything.
You do.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. So we are going to get into track number 2 off the Exhibition album. This is called White Monkeys.
My purpose to dumb you down, to speak the most ignorant, lack of home training, make you want to be famous. See my videos, bankroll, liquor and hoes, plus a bunch of stupid tale to walk with your eyes closed. Y'all don't even see the plan, spit problem with no solution. Life or death in the tongue, so nigga, who you abusing? Was high so y'all aspire, I'm just raising the crime rate. Knowing that you kill your own stupid nigga, you gon' hope your daughter dance to it.
All right. Yeah.
That's what it plays. That's
Exactly.
a dope picture.
Yeah.
That work and the colors. Like, what was you thinking? Is that the flag in the back? Kind of like a black and a red flag?
Yeah. And the tree branches are the roots. And once you see it real good, they turn to red. They're bleeding.
And that's
actually,
our ancestors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, some of the lyrics from the song is included in the newspaper. I actually clipped little phrases from the song and placed them in the newspaper.
That's a dope picture.
Yeah.
That's a dope picture.
Yeah.
Them to hear this song.
All right. This is the 3rd track off the Exhibition album, which is called Our Father.
Everybody took the time to pray for me. Instead of talking about it, it made a way for me and made a way for you. God ain't gonna forget, that's why till this day you still got my respect, and it made a way for you. God won't forget, until this day you still got my respect. Our Father who art in heaven, give me the strength I need, cause I've been fighting every day of the week. I know right from wrong, even left and right of the track.
The colors in this picture is everything.
Yeah.
The bubble over his head. Please talk about the bubble.
That's his mind was renewed. Renewing of the mind.
Come on.
Yeah.
Is that what the bubble represents?
Yeah.
It's like,
renewing of the mind. It's the changing of your mentality.
oh my gosh.
And what happens is, as he starts to look at things different, you see all the old things behind him starting to get pushed down from the color. So the light is invading the darker.
Let's go to these buildings. What are the pictures on the building?
These are just different Achilles heels and different things he had in life that he had to die with what he dealt with.
They're pictures of people.
Yeah, they're pictures of people. Some of them were people who were addicts that he may have sold to. Some of them, it's just all types of things. It's not more so of, he's not looking at more so of what people did to him, but what he did to people.
To them.
And that's why the light, he's able to see now from a different perspective.
Is that why he's so grateful in the song and he's saying
Yes.
thank you? The colors, what do they represent? Do they represent something, or you just because you like colors?
It's away from the dark.
Yes!
It's away from the dark.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm loving this picture.
Yeah.
Like, I'm loving this picture. I'm like,
Yeah.
this goes in my bathroom. Like, I want a whole bathroom with all these colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So every day I wake up, I'm like,
Yeah.
renewing.
Yeah.
I love this.
But the colors are very bright because I want to emphasis on his face, his body language and his face.
I like the features of his face too.
Yeah.
Like you are very detailed with the features, and it's amazing.
So, song number 4. That's what we on. Sorry, y'all. This is called Glitch. This is featuring Big Hand No Glitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, young, no,
Came from the womb, hit the streets, so recall. Foundation, hard work, mom, pop in the Lord. Devil swinging swords, they be fighting up in court. Low boys on the corner, pros looking for support. Like Too Short, trying to live it like the last.
Glitch.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorite songs on there. I love it.
Why the word glitch?
It's repeating of something that you don't want to do. You know when your heart is wrong, but in the same token, when you do so much, so many times with so much repetition, it's not as easy to stop things cold turkey as it was all the time. Yeah, it's not as easy. So it's just like you'll catch yourself doing it again and again and again. And then you'll go in a dry spell for a while, you might do it again. It happens. It happens.
So that's our glitches. Our glitches are for the ones who love to smoke weed all the time. The weed is their glitch. The ones who loves to have sex is their glitch. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Or lie to themselves all the time.
Ooh, Lord, glitches. They got glitches out here like crazy. That cheat and all.
And I struggled in that with lying to myself a lot.
Okay,
at one point.
But you know what? I think that's more normal than we want to admit, people lying to themselves. Because I think that we have almost taught ourselves how to lie to ourselves.
Or say it enough to where it's believable.
We really believe it.
Yeah, so I had to learn that. So, yeah.
So let's talk about
glitch.
Because I see a whole bunch
lot
of
of stuff. When you see the painting, it has a search button he's hitting.
Okay, the little, is it a boy holding?
Yeah.
Is that a crystal he's holding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And then the little sneaky little
Yeah.
one. Does that represent a sneaky boy and
it
being
does.
sneaky?
But they're all content with going under.
Wow.
They
They're all leading to it. Go ahead.
They signed off on it.
Wow.
They don't care.
Wow.
They finally said, this is who I am, this is how I want to go.
Wow. And the words. Because I can see words.
It's the first verse. You'll see it. It came from the womb, hit the streets on record. I didn't put them perfectly together. I wanted them kind of...
That's dope. That's dope.
Glitch. We are going to track number 5 now. This is called Light Year Relationships. Off the Exhibition album. All right.
That's available now.
Yes.
If you're watching.
Yes.
So go download it now.
All right.
And share it with all your friends.
Please do so. Well, and enjoy.
What you see, no more in the dark. Hello, how you doing? Vibe don't feel right. Take 2 of these might help me get right. Put that on my thumb, might need to hitchhike. Things come and go, that's some powerful insight. Make it last forever is a myth by Keith Sweat. Track number 10, bet you won't forget. God bless the mess, I done learned from it. Don't wanna do it again, don't wanna burn with it. I'm concerned with it, the loving of the pain. Like get past, welcome to the Hall of Game. Hard to maintain when you want something new. Stuck up in your ways from the cradle to the grave.
Yes. So
Ooh.
what's going on?
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you should let me see the fruit. I think we should talk first because I see the picture and I'm just like, I got so many questions.
Yeah, that's cool.
What was... This one's deep.
Yeah.
This is deep.
Yeah.
Deep. You know, your thoughts when you was writing this song.
But lately in relationships, it's basically not just people you're in relationships with, but situations you're in. Where it could be a person, place, or thing you're in a relationship with. And so they don't always last that long. They just as fast as they come, they go. It was just a vibe. I was just feeling real laid back, real cool. I didn't want no rowdiness that day, evidently. I just wanted to lay back and relax. But that comes from me listening to all types of music. I listen to every piece of music you can think of.
When you say every piece of music, what do you mean by?
Like, I don't care if it's from the 40s.
You go.
Just whatever.
What about heavy metal and country? That
some heavy metal. I like the Animals. Definitely Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he's...
Mr. Brad Jordan, one of my favorites. E40.
Okay.
All kinds. Those were more on the rap side, but oh my God, Miles Davis. Great.
Okay, so let's...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at, the eyes in this form.
Eyes.
And but is this in form of something like the eyes in, or no?
No.
You just doing different shapes. Okay.
No, well, when you look at it real close, if you happen to see it in person, it's actually a bunch of music CDs cut up and pasted, and I painted the pictures, the faces on top of the CDs.
Like...
Old CDs, when you really look at the old CDs that I painted over top and cut on the left hand side. Those are actual music discs that I cut, painted, and drew on.
Are you serious?
No bull.
Let's talk about, oh my gosh, I feel like this project was made just for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Martian? Is this an alien? What is this green thing?
Trying to figure out why he's crying. That's why he has this awkward look on him. Like, why are you crying for?
But why does he look like an alien when he's the green?
Well, we put that there because I wanted to be odd as I don't know what. Sometimes we cry over things we lose, and that was the best thing for us. You ain't had no business with it in the first place.
Right.
You swore up and down it was right for you, or the situation was right for you, but it wasn't.
Exactly.
So when you see the tear dropping here and it like this, it's like, why are you crying for? That's what it's trying to represent.
So the little person?
Yeah, those little people
are watching.
They're just floating around.
Just floating around.
Some people are floaters. They no direction. They just waiting for something.
Your mind is brilliant. Oh my gosh,
we're floaters.
So the people on the disc are just different people. That's just
different people that
caught up in their own.
that are looking. That's why I did so many of the eyes. Wow. Yeah, looking.
And the time doesn't have hands on it.
No
such thing as time.
Eternity.
Oh.
That's why I deliberately put no hands on it, because it's eternity. Ooh. Now the next song we are about to get into, this is track number 6 from the Exhibition album. This is called Dealt Hand. That's a crying shame, man. Dealt Hand.
Generations, I'm in the book of Revelations. Stuck up in this womb, feel like an early tune. Hear the fussing in the room, inhaling all the smoke. Hide in the moon, Philly pissy drunk. Daddy got his own family, gon' leave me out to dry. So mama can't stand me, said I'm messing up her life. Would even make it worse, they wanna take me to the clinic. Ain't even see my eyes, my own parents wanna end it. God be my witness, I know it's just a visit.
Let's talk about this song.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, I know.
This is one of the heavy ones. This one is the one you
it's
have to
heavy.
get ready for.
Yeah.
And then when you see the picture, you really have to be prepared for this song.
Yeah. You know, families deal with a lot of domestic violence, physical violence and stuff like that. A lot of us grew up in it, being in the house. Mom dead, or grandma and grandpa, or aunt and uncle, whoever, you know, foster parents, or, you know, whoever. That is the worst position for a child to be in.
And here's the sad thing about this is that most mothers, or the person that's, we won't say most mothers, because fathers get abused too. So
Yes,
we won't say that men get abused too. So we won't limit that. But the person that's getting abused, they're so busy trying to fight their way out and survive, they tend to forget about the child.
Yeah. And some people stay on the count of the children.
On the count of the children.
Yeah.
And don't even understand that they are creating
Yeah. You're going to pick it
monsters.
up. Yeah.
Right.
And you're going to do either two things. You're going to reject it with all your heart, or you're going to subconsciously pick it up.
Become that.
Mhm.
Become that.
And that's a generational curse.
And what's sad about that, most people who are abused become abusers in their own way. They may not be physical, but they become abusers.
Yeah, verbal, or some people do it spiritually.
Oh my.
Please.
The picture.
Yes.
Woo, Lord, this picture.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, you know, there's no such thing as a favorite in this collection. There's no such thing because I love them all.
Yeah.
Please tell me. Please, this head that looked like Michael Jackson over here. I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Tell me what that represents.
The child is kind of giving birth to the mother.
Ooh.
It's more so of the baby being more aware of what's going on than the actual parent. Because the baby still has a main line with the kingdom. So he can hear from God a lot clearer than we can because we're so numbed down at the time. So he's the closest thing to the kingdom. He's fresh out of there.
Right.
He's
not
just got
brainwashed
out.
and everything.
He's
pure still.
He is still in pure red form. So we are getting into song number 7. This is called I Got.
Counting sacks of money, crossroads and vote free. Warfare in Neverland, this is way beyond physics. Brain override the heart, consequences don't let me start. This world will pick you apart, right up in the pigeon coop. Along with the haters and shooters up on the roof. Bad news, little homie, eternal life or hellfire. Red or green pill, whichever one you desire. This gon' be an all-nighter. Tell mama, pray for us.
Okay. Let me make sure I got this right. Jesus in my home, the devil across the street, a stack full of money, clothes, cars,
And 4 freaks. Yes, Lord. This was really good because I was going through something when I stopped doing things ripping and running in the streets. And I started going legit. I couldn't mathematically calculate the money. Or anything that came. It's like I'm killing myself for a portion of what I was getting standing overnight or towards the middle or the beginning of the month at night.
Okay.
And so with this, at times I would come home and working hard, back hurting, but I'm looking out the window and I see these dudes doing the same thing I used to do. And I wasn't big scale. I was very quiet with
But you was making your money that way.
I was trying. I couldn't keep it
Okay.
because it came too easy.
Too easy. Okay.
Too easy, so I couldn't keep it.
Okay.
So the thing was, I'm looking out there, but in the same token, I had peace in my home. And the home doesn't physically mean the house all the time.
Right.
It's your temple.
Your temple. Your body. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the devil's across the street enticing like, oh yeah, you gonna get, yeah, see this buddy? Hey, what you doing? So that's what that's really about. Yeah.
So I'm looking.
Mhm.
Of course, green represents money too.
Yeah, you hit it.
and so there's different views of this man that's looking, but it doesn't always appear that he's also looking out the window. It seems like he's also looking within.
He is.
Okay.
He is, exactly. Yeah. It's
Oh,
what's out the window and what's in him.
wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You hit it on the head.
I have to say though, but this song, I was like, oh, that's catchy.
Yeah.
Like, that's real. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. What exactly does that mean? Let me wait. And so it makes you want to hear the words even more, because what is this really about? Because
exactly.
it's like, but
it's a bunch of mixed feelings.
it is. And it's not even just like making street money out in the streets. It's
Yeah.
like people always tell you the grass is greener on the other side.
Yes, they do.
And it's not.
No,
you
it's
know?
not.
It's wow.
Yeah.
It's deep.
I like it because it's a little up tempo, so
Yeah.
it's got
Oh, it's
bounce
dope.
to it.
Yeah.
It's bounce.
They're gonna be in the club party in that
yeah,
one.
I love the bounce in it. Yeah, nice little bounce.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are getting into number 8. This is called No Structure.
Line cross and everybody take a loss. That goes for myself, rest havens and hoes out for they self. Go ahead and call for help. While you at it, here's my phone. Look where you stepping, bro. Satan one is in his zone. Wait, your sin is your death. Look where you go and watch your step. Nobody wanna earn, but everybody wanna rap. Lord have mercy. Red circles around these fools like Jackie Joe the Cursey. Left him in the dizzy spell. The truth only time gon' tell. Wholesale or retail. I'm coming across that boulder. So while you scanning barcodes, listen, I'm just gon' reload.
No structure.
Yes.
This picture is deep.
Yeah.
This picture is real deep.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it to the naked eye. That's what I love about it.
Right.
Yes. This is actually, instead of trying to mimic the sound with it, this is an extension, the third verse of the album.
And you said to the naked eye, it don't look deep. It looks very deep. It looks very, very deep.
Well, I wanted to make sure the curves in it replicated the sound.
And the plugs.
Yeah.
They're plugs.
Yes, they are plugs.
Okay, so let's talk about this song.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the song.
Mm-hmm.
What was you thinking? Like, what was you going through?
I was upset with this one too when I made it. I think I was upset.
At yourself?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what
This is deep. Like,
yeah. It was somebody else most likely, or a group. But it only weigh you down if you hold it.
so you're saying that you don't have structures, or this is what you deal with when you're looking
I
at
have
people?
no structure to the world's formula.
Because you're nowhere near typical or any of that. You do your own thing.
Yeah, I don't follow the structure of the stereotypes
The stereotypes or
that are put upon us as people and as individuals. People judging you by appearance and, oh, they look like, no, it's not that.
right.
It's not that at all. It's not that at all.
So the picture, the first one. Okay, so are these pose? It's almost
they're like
mic stands kind of.
Yeah,
sort
they
of.
almost like mic stands. I let people draw their own interpretation. At first, they were deliberately supposed to be microphones, but then it's just the reaction of some of the words that are being said to you, or ways how music can influence you. It's just the power of music and the reaction it has you going through.
I love, you can tell that they're mics and it's like they
Yeah.
could go to plug in and it's almost like you plug
Plug
into the
it
world and you
into-
get stuck.
And you're able to plug into one of those emotions too. That was the main thing.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And okay, so tell me about the green at the bottom. Why? What does that represent?
That's just away from the, everything is not what it seems. You would think you would see a metal board or concrete or a street because of that. No. This is when you're secluded by
deeper.
yourself out in the field.
Okay.
And the grass represents the field. That's what we all are in. You're in
Right.
some type of field, whatever part you're in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So that's
Your
No
next
Structure
song?
number 9 off the exhibition album. It's called Black Cop, White Boy.
Ooh.
We will get into that.
Ooh.
Car rolling down the street, middle of the day. New Mercedes Benz bumper walk this way. Blue red light in his rear view mirror. Hear the sirens going off, now it's hot disappearing. Got the Visine, breath mint, seatbelt pulled over to the side, cop car right behind him. Both turn the engines off, already run the play. Everything's cool, but he couldn't drive straight. Cop walked to the car, said registration license. Said officer, then the boy kept smiling. Did he work for the center?
Black cop, white boy.
Yes, Lord.
Black cop, white boy.
Yeah.
This song is deep.
Yeah,
And you gotta know the title of the song before you listen to it.
you do.
Because you might think it's what we normally see,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you switched it up.
Yeah, and it's true. It can happen. It was kind of weird to write because I had to look from the perspective of the cop,
Okay.
a black cop, how he feels about things, and then I had to look at the white boy. That's
Privileged white boy?
Exact. Overprivileged. I
Okay.
was about to say overprivileged white boy.
Okay.
And when they two worlds collide, they two ways of thinking, because both of them was stubborn, and one gonna budge with anything.
Right.
So
This song is deep.
yeah, I love it.
He said, I love it.
I do. I love that song. It puts me in the most peculiar spot with that, because people say, "Oh, what you think about cops?" And what you? I told somebody a while ago. I had a white police officer put a gun in my face, and,
And
I
a
had
black one,
man
too.
And a black man put a gun in my face. So where do that leave me?
Right.
It leaves me on judging your character.
Right.
And I do my best to do that. But I can't ignore what's in plain sight either.
Right.
Because it is a lot of injustice. And we are not looked at the same. And that's just what it is. It's not trying to be mean to nobody. I mean, if you want that type of discussion to change the conditions.
How do we do that?
You don't. I think we make the best and we make peace with our maker and we stand strong for what we believe in. If we gonna go with our head up and chest out.
Yes. Yes.
No compromising.
Yes.
No.
I like
Can't
that.
compromise.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this piece.
Mm-hmm.
Put the shoe on the other foot.
Yeah. Bottom line.
Bottom line. So, the black man looks almost like a robot.
He is.
Okay.
Kind of like a 3D picture the boy is drawn with chalk in the street. The boy that's on the ground drawn with the chalk, drawing the police officer. That's how he sees it one way, but he's conveying his message, his version of it that way. And the reason why it's the police officer and the man is not realistic because the kid doesn't see everything realistic just yet. It's just his.
He just remember what he saw.
Yeah, and
That's
how
deep.
he sees it, and plain and simple, more the basics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next.
Yes, Lord. So this next album is number 10, the last song off the exhibition album. We call this one Texture.
What I learned, baby, you can't burn. Can't keep nothing, better learn to earn. Call my dog, say in my lane. Never use another man name for fame. Don't entertain everybody to talk, just look for sale. Cause the game is frail, the 2 feet from hell with no bungee cord. Pray for opposition for a go to woe. Texture, won't settle for less. Betcha that you won't forget. Text us, don't call our phone. Help us, Lord, make it back home.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite songs. I'm like, I would be playing this every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Talk about texture. What was your
texture is just getting a feel for me and who I am and everything. Texture is more of getting a feel for yourself when you don't listen to all these thoughts running in your head. When you can tell your mind, you know what, you're talking too much stupid stuff. This don't make no sense. You start to get a better feel for yourself.
Come on.
So when he lifts his brain out, he's tired of listening to them thoughts in his head. He's just getting a feel for himself. And not only that, he's handing over his mind to be renewed. Yeah.
You have no idea what this experience has been for me, because you teach so much, and your music makes one tap into themselves.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you're looking for confirmations because the answer is always inside of you. This is one of the songs that helped me, like, this is it. Yeah.
Me too. It helped me. Till this day, I went through something the other day and I cut it on. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a feel-good song.
It's a feel-good song. And it's like, I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, because being not necessarily, I don't know if deep is the word, but once you tap into who you are and being different, you know, people don't understand that your life is a little different than most people, because people don't understand you. And you don't want them to, or I mean, you don't even care that they understand you and stuff, but you just know that you don't move like everybody else.
And then it's in us. It's just our lenses need to be changed.
Exactly.
So we can see what's actually been put in us from day one.
Yes.
That's something that I had to learn too.
And this song, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love Texture. That's one of my favorites on there.
I love this. Like, I love this healthy man. I love this handsome, healthy man who's at peace. And he's like, let me just take this.
Yeah, take a break for a second.
Take it, right.
And that's why I put the mouth on the brain, because it's talking too much.
I love it.
Yeah.
This picture is really simple, but it says so much.
I love it.
This is powerful.
Yeah.
No newspaper on this one?
No, it's a couple. And
it's
little magazine strips I just pop and put things in. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love the color.
Yeah, I do too.
I love the color.
It's enough.
Yes.
It's just enough.
And I love how it's still overflowing kind of on his head.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the testimony.
That's dope.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. I love all of them. They're my babies. Yes.
You just delivered a whole bunch of babies.
Yeah.
You didn't just deliver one. You delivered a whole bunch of babies.
Yeah, I love them. All 10 of them. So it's a great thing. I love it. Man.
You have to feel so accomplished right now.
It's so much more work. I rejoice in taking the little victory for now.
But we're not going to go into the other stuff. We're going to celebrate, not just a little victory. Yeah. This is a big victory.
Yeah.
Like, how many people do you know? Listen, you wrote the music. Y'all produced it together. And you have artwork. Not no cheesy. No. I mean, you have major artwork that even if you didn't have the songs, the artwork could stand on its own. Even if you didn't have the art, the music could stand on its own.
Thank you.
And the whole project, it flows. It goes. It's not just one good song. Every single can stand on its own.
Well, that's great. I wanted to be able to help people. That's all.
What it
I
is.
just want them to think before they move. I just want everybody to slow down before they make a lifelong decision. Because it take a quick second to do one and forever to get out of it. Just take your time. And understand it only weighs you down if you hold it. Stop taking ownership of everybody's words and thoughts.
Whew. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Because we allow people to destroy us. People that don't even like themselves and care about themselves.
And we worried about what they say.
Right.
They don't even like themselves.
At all.
Listen to them for?
At all.
They just here to drive people crazy.
Lord.
Yeah, that'll work.
So, did you accomplish what you set out?
I think so. I think so. I don't think God got a problem with it. And as long as it helps somebody, that's I think the biggest gratitude. I mean, don't get me wrong. What I earned, compensate me for what I earned. But outside of that, if somebody say, you know what, that song helped me out, or that painting helped me out, that's
important.
That's purpose.
Significant.
That's
right.
purpose.
But you know your purpose makes a way for you. So
it does.
Remember that compensate part.
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
So when you're listening, feel it. What's your Cash App? Because you might want to just send him some money as you feeling it. I mean, I'm just saying, because.
Well, purchasing the album would do wonders.
Yes.
Purchasing the album would do wonders. Even listening to it, some people don't have it, and I understand that. But it's good to invest in your own people.
So they'll be able to purchase it on all.
Yeah, Spotify, YouTube, Apple. They'll be able to listen to it. SoundCloud. It's a bunch of
Okay.
Yeah, it was distributed through DistroKit, so we have a lot.
Okay, so any of those options, please buy it. Don't go for the free route. Please spend the money because it's so worth it. Because you can tell the efforts that he has put into it, and it's not a selfish thing.
No.
It was never a selfish thing, people. And you can tell just by the work and the teachings.
Yeah, what I was taught, I relayed through all. That's it. I like being humble.
Right.
High you on the horse, the harder the fall. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like your audience?
I want to thank Y.F.M from Completion Productions. Sorry, he's gonna kill me. Big Hand No. I want to thank Carlos, the gentleman filming this. Topper, for all the advice. Rizion, for all the advice. Mr. Scott for introducing me to.
Thank you, Scott.
You, Tanya. It's a lot. But everybody who thought before they said any words to me. People who put my considerations into things. And definitely my wife.
I was about to say,
Yeah, definitely my wife. Because she supported me a lot.
And you know what? That was one of the main reasons too why I was like, I gotta work with them. Because when I was talking to you, it was about you, but then you was like, I gotta talk to my wife and I want you to talk to her and both of you guys together. I was like, that's an awesome team. Yeah. So she's not just your wife, she actually helps you and assists you.
Yeah, she does.
Your administrative stuff and everything.
Oh yeah, sometimes
so that's amazing.
We bump it. That's okay though. That's what you do.
That's okay though. But see, people got to see that. I have to say this because we overlook like the brotherly love, the black man loving his wife and the wife loving. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the unity, the energy that's in this room is amazing, and people have to know and see that. You know.
Ooh. And one more thing. Please forgive me, AC Cool. Please forgive me, bro. Do not kill me, bro. I love you, man. I love all y'all. Yeah.
So today's the day. They can watching this. They can go purchase right now. Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Young, the exhibition album. Or you can go online. We have a website, eayiii.com. That's 3 I's.
Is it for sale there?
Yeah, no? they can buy it there.
Let me tell you all, because I'm a big entrepreneur and I'm all about it. If you can, go to his website and buy it so he gets all the money. all the money.
Yeah,
I mean, if
true.
you can't, you can't.
Yeah.
But if you can, go to his website, write a review, and please buy it there so he does not have to share his money with anybody. That's what all artists need to be doing because they put in the work.
Yeah.
And distribution is amazing and stuff, but if you can get it from their website, please, so he does not have to share his funds.
Yeah. And
Social media. How do they follow you on social media?
EAYIII.com. It's links to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. All those social media buttons are at the bottom. Or you can just go on your search engine and put Edward A. Young III or EAYIII.
And there's a place on there to book you for...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
book
definitely.
You for interviews. You can book him for interviews. You can book him for shows. Make
Yes.
sure you have a budget. Budgets.
That's true.
For shows, you know.
That's true.
Because he has a family.
Yes.
So this is not cheap.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
It's
I
been a
appreciate it.
privilege.
It's been great.
It's been
I
a
enjoyed
privilege.
y'all. I
Like you
enjoyed
all
all of
blessed
you.
me.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This was due.
Lovely ending. Lovely ending. Lovely ending. Lovely. Welcome to the world so strange, no octane. Crucial conflict, membrane that's so deranged. Want a piece of change, side to soul for fame. Outcome of it all, blow your brains, Cobain. Funny how the world breed all types of hatred. Whole lot lack of it, make us naughty by nature. Bump a minimum wages, just enough to get me drunk on hot. Posted with the chicks, she could tell a lot of lies. My purpose to dumb you down, to speak the most ignorant, lack of home training, make you wanna be famous. See my videos, bankroll, liquor and hoes, plus a bunch of stupid tale to walk with your eyes closed. Y'all don't even see the plan, spit problem with no solution. Life or death in the tongue, so nigga, who you abusing? Was high so y'all aspire, I'm just raising the crime rate. Knowing that you kill your own. Stupid nigga, you gon' hope your daughter dance to it. Thanks for everybody took the time to pray for me. Instead of talking about it, it made a way for me and made a way for you. God ain't gon' forget, that's why till this day you still got my respect, and it made a way for you. God won't forget, until this day you still got my respect. Our Father who art in heaven, give me the strength I need, cause I've been fighting every day of the week. I know right from wrong, even left and right of the track.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, young. No.
Came from the womb, hit the streets, so recall. Foundation, hard work, mom, pop in the Lord. Devil swinging swords, they be fighting up in court. Dope boys on the corner, pros looking for support. Like Too Short, trying to live it like the last. Now tell me what you see. No more in the dark. Hello, how you doing? Vibe don't feel right. Take two of these might help me get right. Put that on my thumb, might need to hitchhike. Things come and go, that's some powerful insight. Make it last forever is a myth by Keith Sweat. Track number 10, bet you won't forget. God bless the mess, how to learn from it. Don't wanna do it again, don't wanna burn with it. I'm concerned with it, the loving of the pain. Like get past, welcome to the Hall of Game. Hard to maintain when you want something new. Stuck up in your ways from the cradle to the grave. Curses and generations, I'm in the book of Revelations. Stuck up in this womb, feel like an early tune. Hear the fussing in the room, inhaling all the smoke. Hide in the moon, Philly pissy drunk. Daddy got his own family, gon' leave me out to dry. So mama can't stand me, said I'm messing up her life. Would even make it worse, they wanna take me to the clinic. Ain't even see my eyes, my own parents wanna end it. God be my witness, I know it's just a visit. Jesus in my home, devil crossing the street. Counting sacks of money, cars, roads, and vote free. Warfare in Neverland, this is way beyond physics. Brain override the heart, consequences don't let me start. This world will pick you apart, right up in the pigeon coop. Along with the haters and shooters up on the roof. Bad news, little homie. Eternal life or hellfire. Red or green pill, whichever one you desire. It's gonna be an all-nighter. Tell mama, pray for us. Line cross and everybody take a loss. That goes for myself, rest havens and hoes out for they self. Go ahead and call for help. While you at it, here's my phone. Look where you stepping, bro. Satan one is in his zone. Wait, your sin is your death. Look where you go and watch your step. Nobody wanna earn, but everybody wanna rap. Lord have mercy. Red circles around these fools like Jackie Joe the curse. He left him in a dizzy spell. The truth only time gon' tell. Wholesale or retail, I'm coming across that border. So while you scanning barcodes, listen, I'm just gon' reload. Car rolling down the street, middle of the day. New Mercedes Benz bumper walk this way. Blue red light in his rear view mirror. Hear the sirens going off, now it's high disappearing. Got the Visine, breath mint, seatbelt pulled over to the side, car right behind her. Both turn the engines off, already run the plate. Everything's cool, but he couldn't drive straight. Cop walked to the car, said registration license. Said officer, then the boy kept smiling. Did he work for the center? What I learned, baby, you can't burn. Can't keep nothing, better learn to earn. Call my dog, say in my lane. Never use another man's name for fame. Don't entertain everybody talk, just look for sale. Cause the game is frail, the 2 feet from hell with no bungee cord. Pray for opposition for a go to woe. Texture, won't settle for less. Betcha that you won't forget. Text us, don't call our phone. Help us, Lord, make it back home.